what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Supercharged K swap. I still got to figure out the name of it. But from the last video, still same day from the last video, I'm on my way now to Sean. He got the boat out from his water pump housing, so I'm gonna go pick up that, and then we'll get back to the crib. And I'll probably just mount the water pump housing on, and then do the bracket, do everything else besides putting on the new things. I'm just gonna go for mock-up purposes. Road intro, pimp!
I hop out the car, leave the motor running. Why you always talking like you know something? Why you always talking, gon' show 'em something? No stunt double, I do my own stunt. Could take a year, I'll still have that paper coming. Put like 10 on.
Got the Crocs on, you know the vibes. Let's get our new water pump house. My boy Sean got the white man truck. I feel it though, pimp. Yes, sir. And my man hooked me up with a fresh gasket for the thermostat. But yeah, now I gotta get home, sand it, paint it. Ooh, look at Akira, bruh. Akira sexy, bitch. That bitch look good, brother. What's up, y'all? So it's the next day, and I went ahead and painted the water pump housing in that beautiful wrinkle finish. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. I've been sitting out here for like an hour and a half or so. It's ready to be, it's ready for the mock-up of the housing. So let's actually just go ahead and do that. Let's just pick this bag, bro. Okay, so the lighting might be terrible. I'll adjust it next after that I do this. But I just bolted up the water pump housing. Don't have the alternator and stuff on. I'm just gonna mount up the turbo like this, bolt this down, make sure everything. All right, so moving forward with everything, we have our rotrex bracket right here. We also have, where did I put it? Where did I just had it. Where did I put the, so this bracket right here will go like this. So you have 2 on that side, you have 2 holes right there, and then you have 2 up top. That's where these, where the damn brackets go? Well, remember that bag of 4 bolts that I had? Dude, I literally just got this. In my pocket? They're in my pocket. So, with these 4 bolts, 2 will go there, 2 will go here, and then this with this. So, it's about to be getting its own up and poppins up in here. Pretty self-explanatory, but you know me, I try my best to film. I wish I had my top unit mount on so I can do like a POV style install of this, but like you guys seen what I did, and I'll just be sure to show you once I obviously complete what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I have the 2 bolts on the side secured, and I have the 2 up the top secured, so it should look like this. This is how your kit should look. I'm sorry if the lighting is terrible on the GoPro. I should be filming on my actual camera, but I might just swap out to my actual camera after this portion is done. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Now, the fun part, installing the rotrex, baby. And I think I want to switch to the camera now because I don't want the quality being trash. So, well, I kind of lied. I looked back at the footage and the quality doesn't seem that bad at all. So what I'm gonna do to improve it, turn the light on. I mean, I guess, I don't know. But now it's time to mount the rotrex. So you guys see the bracket, it's on. All right, hopefully you guys can see what I'm about to do, but so this is basically how it's gonna mount. I can clock this if I wanted to, but I might keep mine mounted up. But as you guys see, like the inner side of the rotrex fits into like this little groove on the thing itself. So you got the screws that you took off the 4 Allen heads, and then you would just attach them to the 4 mounting points, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have a problem with the one right there, but you should be able to. I'm gonna try to mount you guys up. All right, so the problem I'm facing right now is one of these bolts, the bolts I used to do to mount your rotrex to the bracket. As you guys can see, it's hitting. So I'm guessing when you install this, you install this with the motor off. Now we can go about this one of two ways. We can sand this down, which one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my grinding wheel, not my grinding wheel, but my flap disc, and I'm gonna sand a groove in here so it just goes straight in there, so I don't cut out anything, I don't lose the material of my radiator support. Actually, I think this, yeah, that's my radiator support. So, or maybe that, you know, this is my radiator support. This is Frank. I don't know, one of them, whatever. So I'm just gonna sand this with my flap disc down. And yeah, and then also if you have one of these, you have to remove this too, so you can put the bolt in there, because if you can get a shorter bolt, cool. But since my bolt's a little too long, you know what I mean, I can't make it do what it do. But you want a long bolt. I don't think you would want to exchange this bolt for anything, because the way it is designed for this kit specifically. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is get my flap disc and flap this down so I can have room. And then next thing I noticed is your out for your oil cooler. That's like somewhere like right here. So I have to figure out how exactly I'm gonna go about routing my my oil line from there, well, when it's mocked up. So got some things to figure out here, but first let's fix this. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Well, it kind of burned through. I'll put a light on it. So yeah, that happened, but the bolt goes in and out nice and neat. Now all I gotta do for this is just spray some stuff on it, put on some clear coat so it doesn't rust up and do all that fun jazz. But yeah, she's good to go, and I'll show y'all right now. So perfect. So just keep a note that you might have to do this in case you're installing yours without it. But it goes on the hole right there and goes right in. So just be on the lookout in case you have to do that. So now we can mount up our rotrex again. Yeah! So I went ahead and removed the splitter bracket. Now we have, I actually want to get rid of these splitter brackets anyway and then run the Professional Awesome splitter brackets, which I might end up doing. I might just end up redoing my entire splitter setup. Yeah. So now all that's left is attaching our pulley with the 6 Allen bolts that are supplied in the hardware. These little 6 Johnnies right here. You put the pulley on like so. Line up the holes. I don't think you gotta press it. I think it's just when you put the bolt in to put it on, but that's it. That's essentially having your kit on. And I had the 105mm pulley, which I should have some boosties. But let's go ahead and install our pulley. And then how superchargers work is if you want to make more power, you just upgrade the pulley. But then I think when you do that, you have to do other things as well. But the pulley is usually what spins, like the smaller the pulley, the more power you'd make, the bigger the pulley. So if you have a pulley that says, let's say a size 110mm, the bigger the number is, the bigger the pulley, the less PSI boost you will make. So keep in mind of that. This is the C3892 race kit. So I have the 105mm pulley, and yeah. So now let's install this old, well, let's get these bolts out and installed on the pulley installed into the rotrex. To throw the radiator back in, and yeah, I'm gonna have to remount the radiator, and then it'll have to come up this way out, and then figure out how I'm going to, I mean, if this can go like that. So if I mount the radiator more closer like this, and then remount that bracket over there, you guys can see, but remount that bracket right there closer. In hindsight, I should have it pushed against the radiator support, and then I have a little clearance right here but this will have to come up this way, come out of this hole right here, and then figure out how I'm going to get the intercooler to go. So I have to mock up the intercooler right now as well, using jack stands, what me and Randy was using the other day. So that's probably what I'll do right now, just to see what's up, and then we'll see what's up, I guess. Well, my camera died. So hopefully the last part was me telling you guys how I'm gonna mount the oil cooler, which I'm gonna do it like such. Oh, it's so dark in here. Hold on, let's see if I can up the ISO. Up the ISO to 1600. Hopefully this helps. But yep, I'm gonna mount the oil cooler like that right here. And yeah, so how I'm gonna mount it is basically following these instructions, just like that. Slip it through one of these holes. I'm guessing on the end of, yeah, not one of these holes, but I'm doing it on the end. And these, you guys can see that there's little openings through the cooler. I'm gonna do it that way. Now the only problem I have with that is it doesn't, I guess they don't mess up this. I don't know, radiators are funny, bro. Like the way the radiator work is weird. It's super weird, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna mount up the oil cooler, and then yeah, should be simple and easy, bro. Here we have the oil cooler. Here we have the hardware right here. I'm putting in the light for you guys so you guys can see. So you got 4 long zip ties, 4 shock absorber adhesive pads, and then you have 4 locking things to lock in the zip tie. So you're gonna, what I'm gonna do is on mine, towards the light, I'm gonna stick one of the zip ties through one of the bigger holes, as you guys can see right here. Ooh, there go, found a spot right there. I'm gonna stick mine through there, and then I guess the hard part from there would just be sticking it into the rad itself. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I wish I could put you guys on a tripod, but this is the only tripod I have for the GoPro to show. But I'll just, you know, obviously show you guys pictures of how I do it. So not pictures, but like video clips. You know what I'm talking about. So I got the oil cooler on, just decided to try to mock up the intercooler the best way fit. It'll look something like this. This is the issue. So I'm thinking Keem is gonna have to cut this, rotate that this way, and then have a pipe come from basically up, over, in here, boom, boom, boom. So it's gonna look like, it's probably gonna look like a U, honestly. It's gonna probably go like boom, boop. So come up from the turbine housing, over, through the radiator support, this way, and then connects to here. So I don't know, we're gonna figure this out. The goal is when you buy this kit and you have a full-size radiator, this is what's gonna make it work. I really don't want to go to a half size because of cooling purposes, obviously. And I feel like a half size is gonna definitely overheat, because if I have the fan here, this there, it just, and then having a dual core half size with a K-series engine, which loves to overheat, well, loves to get up in temperature, and then I have a rotrex on it. It's just, full size is the way to go. There is an 80% radiator out there. I think Track Tough makes it, but it's $2,000. Like, bro, I can't afford that. $2 grand. Well, with everything I'll need, it's like $1,700 or $1,800 out the door. But bro, for a radiator, pass, huge pass. I ain't got no damn Porsche or a damn Lamborghini. It's a 97 Integra, bro. You know what I mean? You can pick up you a K-swap radiator, full size, for like 300 bucks, like this, and make it work. So hopefully when Keem have time to do everything, he can come over here and figure things out. Next up, before I close off this video, I am going to, well, tomorrow I have to take, well, actually I have to take all this shit back off anyway. That's the crappy thing about all this. I have to take all of this off, which is going to suck. But luckily for me, in order for me to remove this is pretty quick. So in order for me to remove the radiator, that's not bad. I just gotta take off this and then slide it back up. But I have to remove all this stuff so I can put on alternate. Well, I have to do the lines. I have to route the lines for this because I don't want, like, look at that, bro. So I think I'm gonna take this off, put on the fitting. I just gotta figure that out. That's just the hard part right now, just figuring that out. But everything, it's almost there, bro. I mean, it's kind of crazy that you don't even see the turbo, well, any supercharger you go down low. But yeah, man, this is how she's looking. She's coming together. All right, what's up, fam? So it is the next day. I received my O-ring from Acura. If you want to get Acura parts, 20% off plus free shipping, and the first 48 states, or whatever they be saying, link information down below. All you gotta do is call, place an order, tell them that you watch the Zosh video. Just mention Percy or Zosh, and they will hook you up with 20% off your order and free shipping. Any OEM Acura part you need. Trust me, I'm the plug, I got you. But got back from Acura now. I'm just, guys, I'm gonna be selling my full-size radiator. I'm going to run the CSF and Sheepy Race half-size radiator. I know, bro, you gonna be heat soaking this, that, and the third. I know. Well, honestly, I don't think so, because if you think about it, all those high horsepower Hondas like Evos and stuff, they all run half-size rate. Well, shit, they drag race and stuff like that. But this is not gonna be like a circuit car anymore. So this is not gonna be a full-blown circuit car anymore. So, and if it was to do that, then I'll obviously get like the track tilt 80% radiator, where it's like almost full size. Like it stops like right here or something. It's like 80%. In order to make this work, like look at this. Look at this. It's gonna be impossible. Well, obviously the radiator might gotta come back. I mean, the intercooler might have to come back out a little bit more, but it just doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna run the half size and call it a day. So what I'm gonna do right now is remove the oil cooler. Well, remove the magnetic oil filter. Then remove the radiator, list it up for sale, and then wait for the new radiator to come in. So with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for episode 3. I do have it mocked up. You guys seen that it's mocked up, pulleys on. I just gotta take off everything now. I gotta actually put on the fitting to run the oil lines. So that's what I have to do right now. But anyways, yeah, dog. I'm gonna start the process of just basically removing this stuff and getting it good to go. So that is going to wrap it up for episode 3 of the Supercharged, K-Swap, Rotrex, Craftworks, all that series. Yeah, man, I'm looking back as I watch this video. If it's not as like entertaining or like keeping you entertained in the way where it's like, ooh, sorry about that. It's the light. I wish I had better circumstances to when I could show you guys what I'm doing and like make it more lively, like more lively to watch, you know what I mean, like spruce it up. But hey, next episode should be great. I'm gonna use more lighting stuff. I'm gonna use my actual camera like this one I'm filming on right now, so I can have better audio and then, you know, just better visuals. I like, you know, when people watch my videos to have that presentation there. So like, damn, okay, he's cool. Like he's funny, he's stupid, but he's cool. You know what I mean? The video quality's there, cool. I sold my CSF full-size radiator today. I'm gonna be downgrading to the CSF and Sheepy Race half size. I don't know if Sheepy Race is, I don't know why it's there. That's the only thing I've seen. That seems like the best option to do is run a half size, because I'm not spending $2,000 for an 80% radiator. That's just not happening. So if you're following along on this journey, if you can somehow get an 80% radiator, full send. But half size seemed like the way to go. Just make sure you have great routing or ducting for your radiator so you can cool and keep it cool. Make sure your fan, you have a 12-inch spall fan, or either on a relay or not on a relay, so you can push all the CPFMs or CFMs, something like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm trying, B. So that's what I'm waiting on now, and then once I have the radiator in, I can remount the oil cooler, do the oil cooler lines. If I decide to do the lines before the new rad comes in, then I'll just film that, of course, and make sure I keep this very detailed so you guys can follow along. I want to be the first one to have a very well documented Craftworks K-Swap Supercharger build series online. So Keep following along. Thank you guys for watching. Click the like button to show support and love to the channel. Comment down below something, and if you want to see more cool things on the channel, click the first link down below in the description box to check out my website, ZoshFG. As always, thank you to Go AutoWorks for being on board on this whole build series. Thank you. You guys be sure to check them out. Going to the link down below in the description box to check out their website and pick up something. You feel me? You know what I mean? You want to go boost the supercharge? Check them out. And that is it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. If you did not enjoy this video, leave a dislike on the video. All in all, bro, I don't give a fuck. I love each and every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.